Hey guys, AldoTheWarrior, Crash Bandicoot 2, and this is kind of like the clean-up video, if you like. We beat Cortex at the end of part 5, and this is just going to get all the rest of the gems, because there's still a couple of gems left to get. Well, a few gems, and these are more. This is more for the levels that annoyed me throughout the whole run. So we'll start off at Warp Room 0, if you like. Road to Ruin. So how many gems are there left to get? Right, we've got 37 out of 42. We've got 5 more gems left to get. So we'll start with the secret level within Road to Ruin. Level 15. Sorry, level 14 from round Warp Room 3. But this is the special part. You get to this bit through the level digging it, which nearly ended up on this video, if I'm honest. Yep, don't spin those crates. It looks tempting to spin them, but do so at your peril, because funnily enough, better you didn't. And don't forget, we also have the fast shoes now. Oh, crumbs. Well, at least I don't need to have the death route. Anyway, let's try that again. We might end up seeing a game over at some point. It'll be a first. So, one of the aims of this video is preservation of life, trying not to die. And if these are the levels that infuriated me, it's because I kept dying. So if I'm gonna die, it might as well go out spectacularly here. Like that. Ooh. Oh, that was so close. There are gonna be game overs. Well, one, hopefully. No more than one. If I can go no more than one, I'll be happy. So this isn't a level that really infuriated me, more just a wise decision that I'm not going to... You know, it happened because I was so infuriated with digging it. I thought, best leave that for another time. Now, there's your reason why I didn't slide across. It's because I would have just been throwing lives away if I was to slide across there, because we're basically at the start of this level, and it would have just been a bad idea. Ooh, sugar. That nearly went over there. Right. This is the easier of the two now. Ruination was tricky. And this was the easier of the two. Although I did die in this in the first playthrough in part 3, didn't I? There's a death zone that we don't need, because we've already got the gem from that bit. How the hell I survived that, I don't know. Is it just me, or does the remaster seem a lot harder than the originals? Any PlayStation veterans here who played Crash 2 on the PlayStation 1, you guys will be able to tell me. But I'm gonna say that this was easier. Sorry, no, I'm not. I'm gonna say this was by far harder to play than the remake, than the original. Right, a checkpoint and a ton of Wumpa over there. I've only got 19 more to get, and how many boxes are in this bit? 1, 2. Don't die, please, because I would like to keep my Aku Akus for Cold Hard Crush. which is, I believe, that's the one I'm doing next. So I've only got 6 more to get. Look at Aku there, he's looking so happy. But I've got a couple of lives there. And let's... Oh! That wasn't very clever. I've lost an Aku. And I've lost my other one. So I could have died anyway and it wouldn't have mattered. Oh. There's me wanting to preserve life as much as I can, and there's me losing life. So yeah, a little note, by the way, is don't do all the relics without... You're going to find it hard to do all the relics without the runner ability. Right, there's the actual box collection gem for Road to Ruin. We're pretty much finished with that level now. Less the relic. Right, let's head up. We're not doing any relic runs. The relic run is simply get in, complete it as fast as you can, and on you go. This is where I think we will have our game over, because you need to have a perfect run, and it's about it's over halfway through the level. So if I can get a perfect run, and even if I was just to access the death room, then we're happy. When we get to piston it away, which is in the 5th warp room, we'll be fine. If I can just get into the death zone. Remember, you don't have to... If you get into the death zone even once, you can die in there, and it will still be there for you when you finish. When you go back to that part. Now, unlike the bonus round, of course, it's not a checkpoint, which is a bit infuriating. But it is what it is. Right, let's go. 22 out of 155. It's no mean feat. It's certainly no mean feat. Have we got a spiky hedgehog down there? A porcupine? I remember I made a muck up of this earlier on. Now, that one is... Oh no. I really needed to... I did not really want to lose him. Right, let's see if he respawns. If he respawns... after the bonus round, then we can get it. If not, I'll have to go all the way and get a perfect run. How I survived that, I don't know. $31 out of 31. Quite a lot of boxes for a bonus round, it has to be said. I don't think we've got it. No. No, that box is gone. I should have probably left the boxes. That being said, if if I can just get up to the death route, which is literally up here somewhere, then we'll be fine. Now if I can just... Easy. Well, I've got 4 lives, 69 boxes when I should have 70. Oh, he was about to start spinning there. Right. Right. I've got the death route. And the good news is... I can die as much as I want. And as long as I don't get a game over, death route will always be open to me. I do not really want a checkpoint here, and I'm pretty sure there's a checkpoint up there, isn't there? Well, there's my death. So hopefully, Mr. Spinner... Ah, he's not there. Oh no. That seal really was vital for me getting up there. Unless... No. I've made a backside out of that one. Right, I'm feeling a bit silly now. But yeah, we're just gonna go back. There's no point in me... There would have been no point for me going all the way to the... get the gem and then backtrack all the way, because I would still have needed a perfect run. Oh, I need to be a bit more careful. Not taking any chances if I can avoid it. Right, 22 out of 155. Do not spin that seal or bounce on that seal unless I am going to actually get on top of it. Speed is of the essence here. There he is. Right, and yep. 1, 2, 3. Actually, that seal wasn't so vital. It was that initial box. Right. Now let's do that again. Right, so... Well, that doesn't count as a death. Bonus round's a free game. It's when you start losing lives. That's when it goes against you. Couple of lives in there. Nice. Right, porcupine boy. Oh no! And I was spinning as well! How on earth could that little thing have survived? Now I've got to go all the way back. See, this is why it's an infuriating level, is because you have to get such a long way through the level perfectly to get through, to get that death thing to appear. That's frustrating. Right, let's try all this again. And basically, if you even so much as lose a life until you get back up to the death zone, until you've appeared in there, you're not allowed to die, or you have to start again. This was always a challenge for me. Warp Room 4 is, for me, by far the hardest level warp room, because I said this in a previous video as well. It's like when you get to the 5th warp room, you kind of feel a bit of security, because you're like, right, I'm in the home stretch now. Let's just do this, and you've got that attitude and determination just to get it done. $22 boxes. Happy? Coffee, even happier. One, two, three, four. 1, 2. Not bothered. 27 boxes. Happy. And I've got 7 lives. This is actually a good reason. There is a positive for not losing so many, for restarting again. Certainly from the prospect of a bonus round. If you're low on lives, this is a great grinding opportunity to just grind up your lives. And there's plenty of great spaces where you can actually just get more lives without too much of a problem. Well, that was a waste. I'm gonna probably get another life out of that anyway. That one there is not far enough to be caught in the explosion. So don't just jump straight onto the explosion without doing that on the first TNT crate. If you miss that first TNT crate and you don't hit it before you jump on the bonus platform again, you haven't got it. Won't register. It certainly never did in the original, and that's why I always remember. Right, Mr. Porcupine, you beat me last time. You won't beat me again. Oh, you did. Right. 8 lives. See, this is why it's annoying. You have to beat that little porcupine. Because if you don't, then you're gonna get killed. It's like one of those mandatory little enemies that you have to destroy. You don't have to kill every animal, but or every enemy that you find in the game. I'm just going to see if I can go for 3. All the seals gone. If you can make the area safe before you do what you have to do, make the area safe. Good advice. Alright, let's keep going. They will flatten you. You don't want to be flattened. And don't go too soon, because it will flatten you. It doesn't operate to a certain platform pattern. If it senses movement, it will come at you. Do not take that box out or you'll have to start again. Right, 27. Now let's see if we can get... Oh, I've still got Aku Aku, believe it or not. Now if I can keep Aku Aku for this a whole bonus round, if I can do him without dying, and I know I can, then I'll be fine. And that porcupine won't stand a chance. Although I would like to keep it for the bonus, the death zone. Got him? I do. Now, remembering what I said, this boat, if you don't jump on that, see there's a big difference, massive difference between the TNT crates there and this one there. So it's a non-negotiable. There we go. Now, I'm amazed that doesn't blow it up. And now the moment of truth. This little bugger has always been beating me. Yes! And I got to keep him. In fact, there's an Aku Aku mask up there. Why didn't I just use that? Oh. I'm losing it. There's another guy. Pop! And I am going to use the checkpoint there because I don't want to have to go through all that again. 73 boxes complete. Now, here's the tricky bit. Getting over all those nitro crates. Now, we will be coming back to this bit, so... And there's another one. You can look through the cracks, but there's an empty box outline there. So let's not lose that. One of the harder death routes, because there's a lot of ice. And porcupines. And again, a bit too early. Oh crap. Oh, but I nearly got a tier 3, oh dear. Well, no matter, because I've still got the... Yep, I've got the checkpoint. This is also a great place to get lots of Wumpa fruit. He won't hit us from there. Alright, just use the end to kill my momentum. If I've still got momentum, I'm going to continue veering off there. Further on than I was now. Right. I'm a little bit off, but that's okay. How come the icicles harm me but not the seal? Right. Careful, nice and easy does it. Oh, I knew that wasn't going to go well. Well, let's try that again. 10 lives, we're doing not bad. Right. Looks like we've got everything there. Good. There's the little porcupine. Let's let him roam. And up. Whoa! And don't need you anymore. Use you to get some momentum up. Not that it's needed. Again, he's allowed to survive when he hits that and I'm not. Or when icicles hit him and I'm not. How's that fair? Ooh, nah. Knew that was going to go bad. 10 lives again. Again, great for grinding. But this is actually good because if I'm getting that far, I'm easily getting over 100 Wumpa every time. So I could do this level for hours and I'd be still alright. Of course, I'm not going to take hours. Right, there we go. There we are. Hopefully we'll do it this time though. The most frustrating part is out the way. Getting into the blinking level, that's the frustrating part. Getting that perfect run up into the start of the level. I know the video's been going on for 27 minutes, but 6 of those minutes was the clear up on Road to Ruin. That was just stupid. 6 minutes was Road to Ruin, the secret part of that, getting a gem for completing all the boxes. And I think the remaining, out of the remaining 21 minutes so far, that was me 3 attempts to get to this, 3 or 4 attempts to get to the death zone here perfectly, and that's probably taken about 15 minutes. But here we are. I've only spent maybe about the remaining amount of time inside the actual death zone itself. Let's let Spiny Boy here. If you can get him quickly enough, actually, you can get him. Whoa! Should have just pushed a little bit further to the left there. Oh, thanks, Aku Aku. 2-tier mask, but then it's not so much the. Well, it'll be good for the nitros. It'd be nice to have another Aku Aku mask up here, other than the one that we have seen. But to be fair, it has largely been bottomless pits that have killed us, not so much a mixture of bottomless pits and nitro crates. And yep. Oh, and slippiness on the ice. That's the only reason we've gone down the bottomless pit so far, is because, whoa, the ice. Right, let's get up. That was close. Up. Then we go. And up. Now here's the trouble one. Well, we got one of the gems. I'm not going to save, because you do have to go down that bit anyway. Right, there's the top tier Aku Aku mask, so we've got to be careful and slow on the approach. Even if we get that Aku Aku mask, not the Aku Aku mask, even if we try killing our momentum with that crate before it falls down again, it's still going to send us teetering. What I could really use up here is, well, I'm coming back this way anyway, so I could just really abandon it. I've got that gem anyway, and that's the easy of the two gems to get, by comparison. He says after having died countless times. Oh, that's not good. In fairness, I didn't need both lives. See? It doesn't kill. It doesn't. You don't lose your momentum. Am I trying to complete Crash Bandicoot 2 with 100% completion? Yes, I am, Bucket List Gamer. And this is basically the video where I'm getting all those gems that I haven't gotten the playthrough just yet. I have actually completed the storyline, but this is the cleanup. So this is Cold Hard Crash from Warp Room 4, which is arguably the most challenging of all the warp rooms. You know, and I have played the original. I mean, it was the first ever game that I played on the PlayStation 1, and I've completed this game 100%, 102%, you know, time and time again. Obviously, with the remaster, you've got the relics and whatnot, which originally didn't show until Crash 3, which we'll see in a future video series. But Crash 2 is just a total nostalgia trip. And I remember playing it for the first time. It's also the first game I played in the PS4. I was so impressed with how well planned this was, and it really knocked me back and went, wow, this is amazing. It really made me appreciate the PS4. Oh no. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm lucky there. Right. Now I've just got to make sure I don't go teetering over and that I don't die on the way back. Up. Just got to stay alive. Nice and easy, Ozzy. Nice and easy. Got to remember there's a couple of bottomless pits here. I remember Crash Bandicoot 1 on the PlayStation 1, and I remember how difficult the level Slippery Climb was. It was one tough cookie of a level. Yes, Slippery Climb annoyed the hell out of me. And we will see that after I've done Crash 3. I'm doing Crash 2 because that was the first one I ever played. Then I'm doing Crash 3 because everybody loves Crash 3. And then at the end I'll do Crash 1. That's cheeky, giving us that life there. There's 91 boxes. Ooh. No! Oh no! Right at the end as well! That is so frustrating. And I was so careful right at, and it was literally that box that took me out in the end. Oh, how cruel fate! Why do you mock me? But yeah, Slippery Climb and You know, those levels in general just annoyed everybody, didn't they? Ah, I'll get it later. Stormy Ascent. Have you played that one yet? It's the new... it's for Crash Bandicoot 1 remaster. It's a free level, along with... There's one for Crash 3 as well. And they're both pretty nails. Oh, that's sneaky. $86. Another 5 boxes, not including the nitros. Maybe some nitros have to die. Oh no. Knew that wasn't going to go well. It would be nice for Aku Aku just to give us the level 2. And then we could just storm right through them. Very carefully, I must say. So that when it comes down to the... getting to that final bit of nitros, it's not hard. I tell you something that would be great at this point, the bazooka in Crash 3. Getting that bazooka in Crash 3 was a stroke of genius. But it was quite cheap as well. Oh no! That was a bad error in judgment. It was about this time I died last time. Well, one of his masks died. Up. Up. Straight back. We're doing good. At last. One, two, three. And of course that's not going to contain a life this time. Got 91 now. We have to be careful with that nitro box. Yep. Navigate vicariously onto this platform. There we go. Now don't die! If I die early at this point, I'm going to be particularly upset. Ice. Come on, give us a checkpoint. If I can get a checkpoint, I will be happy. Be very careful around that TNT crate. Yes! Now nothing can take that away from me now. Excellent. Oh, prickly. Mr. Prickles. Spines. Right. Oh. At least I'm not going to have to go back and do all of that level again. The death route. As long as I don't have to do all that nonsense, I'm happy. I'd probably throw the controller at the television in a fit of rage if I had to do that. Not really. But I'd be very upset. Let's just leave it at that. Another. pick up some more Wumpa. Non-collection of Wumpa doesn't really... Ooh, that was close. Whoa! Don't know what I was thinking there. Get him out of the picture, get him out of the picture. Play more Wumpa. Phenomenal place to grind for Wumpa fruit. Much like the Death Zone. Is this ice? Yep. His eyes just bulged as he disappeared there. It's like, I can't believe he got me. Right. And there's a box, a life behind there, which is always welcome. Just got to go around the nitro crates and we're happy. Very good. Too late. I'm not going back for the life because it's probably going to cost me a life to do that. It's non-essential, so... Right, there we go. Now, that's when we come back to this point. So while that coming... while completing that Death Zone and coming down the bottom end there might have seemed like a great thing at the time, it was actually missing out a lot of boxes. And if we want the gem for completion of you know, the box completion gem, then we can't afford that. Boom! Ooh, that was close. There's my last 5. 3, 2, 1, done. 155 at 155. One more obstacle. Well, 1, 2, done. That took about 40. Well, that took about 35 minutes to complete. After numerous attempts, I did get a lot of lives though, but most importantly, I got both gems. So we have pretty much done that. Save for the relics, we've completed warp rooms 1 through 4. Well, 0 through 4, really. There's only 2 more gems we need to get. So let's finish off. And for me, I'm going to do Piston It Away. This is going to annoy me this level. Oh, thanks man. Or Bucketless Gamer. It was nerve-wracking. Right, this one is just irritating. Right. Because the death route here is a part of the box completion game. There isn't actually a... You can get out the other side of the the level ends at the end of the death zone, but there are boxes in the death zone, so that means you've got to complete the level and you've got to complete the death zone. So what I'm going to do to kind of cheat the system, I'm going to sacrifice a life to keep that death zone open. Assuming that I don't die first. Let's not jinx it. I'm not superstitious, but you know. I wonder where the death zone actually is. It's around here somewhere. It might only be 69 boxes, but it's 69 more. It's pretty much around the corner. There's where you got the crystal. I feel bad for doing this, but I'm gonna sacrifice 2 of my Aku masks there. I think you get another one. I'm pretty sure. My memory is that bad. I can't remember things really quickly. Eat breakfast. I'll try to watch your live stream some other time. Take care and thanks for this cool stream. Thanks very much, Bucket List Gamer. Pleasure to have you back. And if you've got any streams as well, I'll check your channel out and let's support each other, my friend. And enjoy your breakfast. Well, he didn't last. Unless there is a gem up this way. I didn't want to do that. Oh, I made a pig's ear out of that one. Because of the checkpoint. That was a mistake. Anyway, the beauty of this, however, is that no, I don't. There is no beauty about it. I just sacrifice my. I don't get to keep that double Aku mask because I quit the level. Ah. Well, that was very silly of me. Anyway, I've got a perfect run so far. I said this in part 5, but the music here is pretty tame by comparison. It sounded more mechanical in the original. I don't know whether that's just a periodical thing, but you know, it was the 90s. Ooh, nearly died there. Right. Right, I'll get that second Aku mask there. I'm not going to get to keep on to both of them there, because all I'm going to do is just going to sacrifice a life to try and maintain that level. I'm just going to jump down that pit, take the Wumpas that I can get. Aku can't save me against bottomless pits, unless it's CTR, and it isn't. Right. It's still there? Excellent. Now, do not kill that bad guy there, because he's going to be vital to getting back across. Do not step on that, because you will just look a right muppet. Hey, yep. Verdunk. Ooh. Leaving a lot of boxes there so that I may jump on top of them. Eesh, not far enough. I wanted to use that to launch myself across. Right, 20 boxes. These would just get in the way, so they can go. Whereas these are going to be needed. That was just silly. But at least I'm not losing out on anything. Yep. Misjudged that one. Enter in style. Not. That was a smooth landing as a Scotch whiskey. Mind you, Scotch whiskies can be quite smooth. There we go, that's the one I wanted. Get the box. See, I should have been able to do this, no problem now. Nah, that was never going to work. See, the problem is that in the original you could go around, but you can't do that now. It forces you to stay on that linear path. So you can't just simply jump around it anymore. So that's why one of the things that I'm saying makes these levels in particular much harder. Particularly this part, which annoys me to some extent. Ooh, just made it and no more. Although I think that if I was to blow up the nitro crates this early, it's not going to serve me well. Now hopefully this should be the end of it. 8 boxes, so I should still have another couple of boxes to find. Taking my time. Yep. There we go, the other 8 boxes are nitro crates. So I've got a checkpoint here. There will be a... I'm going to spare that checkpoint because I would actually like to... That checkpoint there, I'm not going to engage with it yet. Because I would like to maintain it. And anyway, I've just got one through the... I've just got that checkpoint through the... thing. What's it called? Right, I do believe that is as far as I need to go. There's no... Right, that's the end of that part. Timing is everything here. The rest of the crates along this road are nitro crates. Right. See, that is the tricky bit. That's certainly the first of the 2 tricky parts. I'm now throwing lives away because I'm waiting on the Aku mask. Oh, just got in there. How I managed that, I don't know. Got off lightly. Oh. Hold on a minute. Right. So you just got to get on that platform right in there. Right. Now you've got to be able to just land perfectly on top of that guy. Yes! That is the tough bit. Now we can get into the death zone. This is the bit where you that was probably the most infuriating part. That's why this level is infuriating, because you've got to go back. Now the rest of this level, touchwood, should be alright. And then it's only piston it away we've got. Not piston it away, spaced out. Oh, sugar. Oh no, I've got to do all that again now. Yep. At least I've got my strategy. Alright, let's... Oh, he got me. Oh! Oh, that was a waste. Not that I needed it. Right, this is the bit... I'm a bit too premature there. That is the hardest part. Right. Because even if I was to sacrifice Aku Aku to that guy at that point, it wouldn't bounce me enough. Oh yes! Got him. Right, now, fingers crossed, this time, it's not going to be a problem. Don't get too close to the nitros. I said don't get too close to the nitros, Aldo. Right. It's not going well, is it? Right. If I can keep a hold of Aku Aku, I've only got 8 lives, so... Well, 9 lives if you include the 0. It's alright. There we go, alley-oop. Whoopee! Now this is the tricky bit. I had a nightmare with this last time. I feel very silly if I've got it now. 69 out of 69. Jeez, oh. That level was difficult. Right, and now to the final level. We're an hour in, but let's finish off strong with Spaced Out. Well, touch wood. Gem 42 out of 42 coming up, and it's up the special gems pathway. Now that annoyed me. We don't need to go for all the gems because we've got them all. it's the secret gem path. You've got to get all the coloured gems, and if you look at parts, you can get all the gem parts in the first 4 warp rooms. In fact, the very first gem you can get is actually the blue gem in the very first level. You got to get through second warp room before you can get the red gem. You got to get and the green gem, and then it's the yellow gem in warp room 3 and purple gem in warp room 4. Ooh. That was a bit lucky. That wasn't very lucky. Right. Let's just get as many Wumpas as we can and grind a few lives. We're up to 12. We were only on a couple of lives at the very start of this video. So let's try that again. This is probably the most challenging secret gem route. You've got barely any time to get through. Timing's got to be impeccable. Boom. And down I go. Timing is everything in this one. And it's probably where you fall most. Oh, I think it's every second time you see that, because there was a time that little orange ring is red hot, kills you. I could have gotten through. I'm gonna keep trying. Oh, checkpoint. I like it. So that means I don't need to do all that anymore. So I can just hop onto the gem and we're done. Done. Right, that's the blue gem bit. That was hard enough. I kept failing at that point. Green gem. Oh, it's these things. The shrinky ray. Let's wait until he's actually out of the way. Oh. And I've got to go through all that blue gem again. The thing is that if you get through the blue gem and you die in another part, if you die at any point here, so you've got to start the whole thing all over again. This is why it's frustrating. I made the right decision not to do this in part 5. I made that one look really, really easy, but it was actually quite nerve-wracking. Right, gem, you're not going to beat me this time. Alright, let's be having you. Ooh. Right. You didn't beat me that time, right? Yellow gem, let's have a look at you. Oh, one of those floaty platform things. Oh, I got a couple of lives out of this one. Alright, let's wait until it comes back. he's actually quite easier to finagle a win. It's all about the timing. On at the red, the second last bit. Oh, we've got just a few of Cortex's goons. Bang. Bang. Yeah, let's not go there. And here we go. The end. Get the gem here. For mastering that level, there's no need to get all the boxes. It's just a case of complete this get all five gems, all five colored gems rather, and then finish the level. But that was actually pretty tricky. That was the hardest level so far. Oh, what have we got here? Real.
You have acquired all of the gems. Incredible. The crystals are not the only means of harnessing planetary energy. The gems have that ability as well. And with them, I can destroy the Cortex Vortex forever. Let me warp you to my completed laser installation.
I like how he was just going like, hey, and then finished on a serious face. Right, up, and we'll see Cortex, end of the line, pal. If you want to see the walkthrough, the actual boss fight, go to part 5, end of part 5, you'll see it. This is spectacular.
We are ready, Crash. Would you like to do the honors?
Body flop, belly flop the button. That is pretty spectacular. Let's cut it right down the middle. Oh, you get thrown from the middle dais. But there we go. 100% completion. It's only the relics to do. And the way to get all the relics, if you look at part 2 for a sneak peek of a relic run, you just got to get, in fact look at R1, if you use the key to beating the relics is the, is just using R2 button for the speed boots, running boots if you like. And as long as you beat the level in that specific time. Alright, that's not me. I have done this before. As long as you beat it within these lines here, that's where you want to be. The best place you can be, of course, you can get the platinum relic there. You can get the gold relic, and you can get the silver relic, the sapphire relic. What you want, if you want the trophies, if you want to get 27 gold relics, you'll get the trophy, and that is the only trophy I've yet to get here in order to platinum this part of the game. But there we go. Anyway, guys, that is it. That is the end of Crash Bandicoot 2. Thank you so much for watching this new series. If you liked it, be sure to give the like button a smack. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. We will be showing Crash Bandicoot 3 in the near future. Of course, we're currently still doing Final Fantasy X-2, which is on nearly approaching end game. We're about 80%, we're 60% of the way through, which is good and encouraging of that at this moment in time, at the time of the streaming. Chapter 4. So yeah, we're in for some pretty good times. So guys, see you in the next video, guys.